Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing good. I hope you're safe, you're staying indoors. COVID situation is very bad now. Second wave has hit very dangerously and so many cases of deaths are happening. So much is going on. Please stay indoors and stay safe. So that's I wanted to just convey that. Let us start the video. I think by the title you would have got to know what I am going to speak. See, when I started doing this 450 questions, after some time I got some messages in LinkedIn. On LinkedIn and Instagram, I got a few messages saying that is this 450 questions, are these 450 questions enough? Is this sheet enough? So a lot of people had started asking me and I finally decided to make a video on this. See, these 450 questions cover so many different topics, but it first of all depends on who you are. If you are a very basic level or a beginner, very beginner, like you don't even know a language properly, then obviously you will not have to start with this. You cannot start also, you can't solve a problem. You have to first learn a programming language. You might be thinking that this is very obvious, why am I saying this, but I have got so many people messaging me. Mostly these people are those who just entered college and they don't exactly know about these things so clearly. So to them I want to say, first learn one correct programming language. C++, Java or Python. C++ is nice for competitive programming. I have already made a video on that. Java is actually used by a lot of people and companies really like Java, and there are Java developer roles also which are very popular. So Java also can be a very good option. It will serve the purpose of both data structures as well as projects, everything. Python is also gaining a lot of popularity, and actually last year and I think even this year it has an over 10 million developers. So first learn a programming language correctly. So I will make a separate video on how to learn the programming language. Now let us not talk about that. Okay, so you have learned a language, then you can start off by going to websites like Code Academy, HackerRank, CodeChef, solve the basic, that is school level problems. On Geeks for Geeks also there are tags, school level, basic level, solve those problems and then start doing this data structures, algorithms, these 450 questions. So that is first kind of student, first category. Now second category will be, they have already done a programming language, they have some knowledge, but they are not sure whether they have to do competitive programming or this 450 questions like this data structure algorithm. So now let me tell you one thing, that competitive programming will be kind of different. If you are expecting that by solving these 450 questions you will be very good at competitive programming, then I don't think that is always possible. I mean, you will reach a certain level, maybe you would have never thought you can reach that level, but then I am sorry to say that this sheet is not enough for competitive programming. And in fact, even in the original video that he had made, so in the video that was made, Love Babbar had already clearly told, I feel like for competitive programming it is not so helpful. I mean, you will, again as I said, you will reach a certain stage, but then you have to practice different kinds of problems and little harder concepts like AdCoder DP problem, Code Forces level 500, 1500, 1700. Those kind of level problems, it requires a different skill only. So tackling those problems requires a lot of practice also, and I don't think you will get it with this sheet. So if you are aiming for competitive programming, then I suggest you look elsewhere. So if you are only aiming for like placement or interview, I will tell you that this is good, but is it really enough? People have asked me this also, like if I solve these 450 questions, will I get a job? Now, I first of all have myself not secured a job, and let me tell you one thing, there are so many people who have got a job who don't even know about this list. Most of my seniors who graduated last year, they never knew about this list only. How did they graduate? Well, let me tell you that this is very good list. I'm not saying this is not nice. This list 450 questions are very nice. It has different kinds of problems and quantity also is decent. But interview, anything can happen. Okay, nobody can guarantee you a job. Really, it can't be guaranteed by one particular course, one particular project, or your one particular skill. Like, it is very rare. I agree that it is very important. Almost all companies in their coding rounds, technical interviews ask similar type of questions. That is totally fine. But when you ask me that if I solve these 450 questions, will I get a job? I don't know. Like, I cannot say yes, I cannot say no. And I don't think you should be asking people these kind of questions, because if they say yes, then you will just stick to these 450 questions and do nothing else. And if they say no, then you might not even finish this. So don't do that. For these 450 questions, he has taken a lot of effort in collecting. I agree that it is available online, everything is there, but still, for us to get everything in one place, he has collected that, and we should acknowledge and thank him, right? So that is why I started doing this list, because everything is almost in one place. All the at least basic things can be covered in this sheet. So that was the motive behind which I started doing these problems. And even I expect you to do with the same motive. You just become a better problem solver, become better and better. Don't think that this is ultimate. There are so many things. The interview bit is there. On Geeks for Geeks itself, interview experiences is there. There are so many instances where companies have asked so many different kinds of things, puzzles, and even basic questions which look so easy can be complicated, and you might not even get the answer at that instant of time. Remember, interview is time bound, right? And it's not like only one question they will ask and say, okay. There are multiple chances given in the interview. Don't get scared if you're not able to solve this list. It will take time, it will need a lot of patience, and you need to like separate yourself from everything else and sit in one place and try to get everything correctly. So that was another point. And is it good enough? Well, it depends on who you are, at which level have you already reached. If you are already some specialist, expert, or some grandmaster only, then I think you can solve this in one day. But if you are someone like pupil or 3 stars, 4 stars on Code Chef, if you are able to get that much rating, then maybe you can try this. Some different questions will be there, and actually in this sheet there are so many questions, and each and every question actually has one way of thinking. Like, you need to know that way of thinking. On the interview day, when you are giving the interview, like if it's a technical interview, I really don't think you can get the thought. Some questions you may not get the thought only. That is why you need to solve it before in hand, so that you have practice. So that is why this sheet is important, as it covers some good kind of questions. But let me tell you again, let me just remind you that I don't think this is maybe it doesn't cover all the concepts in the correct way. The weightage given is kind of different. So you can check interview bit, you can check Scalar Academy, you can check Geeks for Geeks experiences, interview corner. Code Academy is also nice, and HackerRank is decent, but cannot be relied upon entirely. And yeah, so that was it about whether it is good enough or not. I don't know what else to say. If you still have anything to ask me, you can ask in the comments. I really wanted to make this video because so many people have asked me, and I just wanted to share it with you through this video. So I hope I've covered everything. If I am not, I will again make some videos like this so that everybody can get my answer. I don't have to type it to every person individually. I will make a video and everyone can see that. So please share this video with those people who are starting to do these kind of questions, or who don't even know that this sheet is there. Maybe they will get to know, and they will get to know the motive behind which you can solve. And if you feel I've told something wrong or I've missed something, please let me know in the comments. That's all for this video. Again, take care, stay safe, keep learning, keep growing. Thank you. Bye.